Like, we know he went to Notre Dame. Now you had to bring it up. Notre Dame puts out the statement, we will not be participating in the bowl season.
We ain't going to do no Pop-Tart game. What the heck?
We will bring a national championship to South Bend in 2026. Manti, you better bring it in this 2 hours of GMFB.
I got us, guys. I got us. GMFB, ND, all rhymes. We're all great. I love it. Let's go play like a champion. Our show is made of champions. Let's go.
Let's
Come on,
go.
James.
Kyle, forgive yourself. Apologize to the crew, and please take us through the highlight from Sunday Night Football.
All right, well, the Irish aren't going to the playoffs. I don't think the Chiefs are either, guys. This is a crazy time right now. Texas Chiefs.
Let it rain.
Let's go. All right, let's go to Arrowhead, and there he is. They're outside the playoffs, but so is he, and CJ's back, and the Texans up 3-0 early on a 3rd and goal. Stroud dumps it down to who? Woody Marks. Woody Marks. You like Woody Marks?
I like Woody Marks.
Yeah, I like Woody Marks, too. He carried the ball 28 times yesterday. And then Kareem Hunt. This has been a bad Chiefs season. Kareem Hunt has been a bright part of it. I love watching Kareem Hunt run. He had 12 carries for 30 yards. He had his 8th rushing touchdown. But it's 10-10. Andy says go for it on a 4th down. 4th and 1. And Mahomes. There's some good ones out there. That Cam Ward incompletion pass that gets sent me like a million times. 17, Andy's like, go for it again. 4th and 4 in their own territory. Down 7 with 5 and change left. Mahomes makes a perfect pass for Rice says, no! That is it. Inexcusable play, like in a huge moment with your season on the line. I mean, you got to catch that ball, man. Mahomes face down. He knows this is bigger than just a drop, Willie.
Yeah, I mean, and they got to have a game. You need your stars to rise.
All right.
Try his best.
Well, to that note, for the love of God, throw it to Kelsey. Come on, let's play the hits. 2nd and 10, under 4 to play. They get the ball back because the defense is awesome, and Kelsey drops. Inner spleef.
That's tough. That's Patrick Mahomes' security blanket. You have to get that one.
Security blanket's got a big tear in it, and Kelsey just sits down. He can't believe it. None of us can believe it. It's all very surreal. The Texans go in there. They beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs will not win the AFC West for the first time in about 40 years. The Texans should be the story because they win. Their defense is amazing, and they just won an Arrowhead. But there's so much to unpack from this. Look at the Chiefs. 6 wins, 7 losses afterwards. We hear from C.J. Stroud and Patrick Mahomes. Wow.
No, I wouldn't even consider this a completely ugly game. Of course, you know, there's a bunch of things to clean up. And I think, you know, in December, like I said, like you can get a win and learn from it later. But, yeah, we got to fix a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, you're just getting late in the season. You're not going to get these opportunities back. And that's a good football team, but we had chances and we didn't execute at the right time to win it. Regardless of what happens the rest of this season, we'll give everything we have every snap and give ourselves the best chance to go out there and make a run.
All right, so Kyle mentioned it. The Chiefs will not win the AFC West for the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career. They still have this slight inkling of a chance, but they are squarely in the lurking column between the Dolphins and the Ravens. So you have to be comfortable with them being there. That's where the Chiefs live right now. And the Texans are working their way not only up the division board in the AFC South, but within the AFC playoff picture as a whole. So trending in opposite directions. Manti, I really applaud your professionalism this morning. Kyle is just going for it. Honestly, he got under your skin, or at least he tried to, the way the Texans defense got under the Chiefs offense again.
They did, and I think it doesn't help when there are certain situations where I just think that Andy Reid called a bad play. And this is the first time that I actually ever seen a future Hall of Fame coach. And number 4, possibly the most important part for me, is your defense. The Kansas City Chiefs defense had been balling up to that point. They had 4 3-and-outs up to that moment right there. Mahomes threw an interception. They went 6 plays and they still forced a punt. So from a defensive standpoint, if my coach does that, if he calls that play defensively, I'm thinking that you don't trust in me to handle this game for you when I've been handling it the whole game long. Imagine if you put in so much effort and enthusiasm into something, and the guy that makes the call says, it's not good enough. I'm still going to put it in the hands of the unit that isn't producing for you. That's where I thought after that move, after that play, I turned the game off. I said, it's over. It's over already. Because the defense, for as much effort and as much plays, as many plays as they're making, I thought for Andy Reid to make that decision on that part of the field at that time told me, if I'm Chris Jones, like, I don't believe in you, defense, to make this game and to keep this game in reach. And so that's what I took from it. I thought that defensively the Texans played a heck of a game, but it all came down to that one play for me, Willie.
Yeah, I agree, man, Ty. I was disappointed with the Chiefs' offense. I was expecting a light show, and I got a sloppy show. You talking about Kansas City having 6 drops, a leaky offensive line, and I'm thinking, man, what's going on with this offense for the Chiefs? And listen, we've all witnessed Patrick Mahomes put on the cape, but yesterday that cape had holes in it. I mean, the first dude, they're going to show up in the second half, they're going to light up the scoreboard, and then back in the headlines. None of that happened. So I'm asking myself, what's going on with the Chiefs? What's going on with their receiving corps? These drops, these mishaps, this was just sloppy offense through all 4 quarters in a game they needed to have, and they weren't able to deliver. Credit the Texans. They went into Arrowhead. They needed to win. They got it done. You know, this time of year, you need a defense and a quarterback, and they have them both. So congratulations to the Houston Texans on a big win.
To your point, huge high five to the Texans. That was awesome stuff right there. And I will tell you that right now I think C.J. Stroud is one of the most pivotal players in the entire NFL, because they have a Super Bowl defense. If he can continue to play better, raise his game over the next month, like the sky's the limit. Allen, 8 times.
Facts.
They picked him off twice. Like, they bullied Buffalo, who's going to be that good. Now, as for the Chiefs, I'm furious. I'm mad. I've said this many times. This is so strange. Again, Mahomes is healthy. Pretty much all the skill players are healthy. They have some offensive line problems. Andy Reid's there. Tark's there. They're all there, and they can't do squat. And you know what? They've lost 4 or 5 games. They just scored 10 points in a must-win at home. I'm still not giving up on them. The Chiefs could lose the rest of their games, and I still will think there's a way they're going to make the playoffs. You could not talk me out of it. I want Stone Cold in the Royal Rumble. It's not the Rumble unless Stone Cold is in there. Now, if you want to throw him out once he's in the Rumble, that's fine. But the Rumble doesn't feel like the Rumble if Stone Cold's not in there.
Love that.
And I'm pissed off that they're not going to be in there. So I refuse to give up. I'm still thinking there's got to be a way. Texans lose, Chargers lose starting tonight, and Chiefs win out. Until it is mathematical, from my cold, dead hands, can you pull the Chiefs? Because I want them in the Rumble, all right?
Kyle, there are future generations of WWE wrestlers who want to make a name for themselves at the Rumble. Historically, for their own purpose, they don't need Stone Cold. They don't need Stone Cold there.
That 360.
Is that what that was?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right, exactly. All right, so sometimes you're allowed to have the party without the person who always, has to crack the main joke all the time, okay? Bears